What's up guys, my name's Dan and welcome to The Vault. Today I'll be looking at the swashbuckling, cannon-firing Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl. I say looking at because I won't be reviewing this film, at least not in the conventional sense. I'll be analysing it to see what made it so popular with people, and then hopefully through that I'll be able to determine if this film deserves legendary status. Now you're probably thinking, why not do the franchise as a whole? And that's because I believe there are some films in the franchise that let others down, so I'll be analysing them separately to get a scope on each individual film. There will also be new criteria for a film to receive legendary status. I will get to that, but first let's talk about the film. Pirates of the Caribbean tells the story of a cursed ship and its cursed crew members who are desperately trying to retrieve an ancient piece of Incan gold so that they can remove the curse. But they are foiled time and time again by Captain Jack Sparrow and his accomplices. And that's this film's main strength, its cast. Every single cast member, all the way down to the monkey, were strong choices. But it is Johnny Depp's Captain Jack that really stuck in people's minds. I honestly believe that character is the reason people keep coming back to this franchise, because Jack is so memorable. And I honestly couldn't picture anyone other than Depp playing him. I think as an actor, if you were able to create such an iconic role, that is worth more than any award or praise. Like Heath Ledger's Joker, Captain Jack is going to be remembered for a long, long time. Our first introduction to the character is humorous. We get to see how absolutely smooth and confident Jack Sparrow is in the face of misfortune. And as an audience member, we are totally captured by the charm of this character. My favourite kinds of character are the ones who have everyone fooled into believing that they have no idea what they are doing, one that is always one step ahead of their enemies. Captain Jack is a complete rogue, but one that always does the right thing. This film just has a lot going for it. The action sequences are truly tremendous. They're everything you'd hope for from a film about pirates. I mean, who doesn't love to see pirate ships firing cannonballs into one another? Even the sword-on-sword combat is expertly choreographed, making the film that much more fun and exciting. Everyone involved in this film should be given a round of applause. The script writers, the story is exciting whilst never skimping on the comedy, whether it's two redcoats bickering among themselves or two of the Black Pearl pirates. This film is just a major laugh, with Johnny Depp just adding to the mayhem. The set designers and location scouts who did an amazing job in making me believe I was watching a pirate film set in pirate locations, from Tortuga to the ships, the Black Pearl in particular, which looked totally realistic. And seeing as the filming is done in the Caribbean, there's just a bit more realism for your money. The costume designs also really helped with this. And then there's the soundtrack, which is just terrific. It's composed by my favourite composer, Hans Zimmer, who's just created something recognisable and memorable. It really does sound like an awesome theme for pirates. Even the CGI holds up pretty well, although you can tell it is a little dated. In this film's defence though, it was released back in 2003. I mean, I still get chills when the cursed members of the Black Pearl go on their moonlight march under the ocean. Credit also to the director, Gore Verbinski, who has this skill of creating these films and stories with a lot of fun and adventure. My only criticisms of the film is that it's rather cheesy at times, and there are a couple of glaring plot holes, but overall it's an entertaining film and a really strong start for the franchise. I learned no major lesson from this film other than Disney have succeeded in making pirates fun for the whole family. And as a character says in the film, maybe sometimes an act of piracy is the correct action. Quite beautiful. Pirates in reality, however, were horrible, horrible people. I'm not sure if that came up in any of Disney's board meetings. Probably not. Anyway, let's see if Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl deserves that legendary status. What's up, you beautiful people? We're here again at the blackboard. Still no chalk. So there that is. We're here to see if Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl deserves legendary status. It's pretty much going to be the same as if I was going to do a review for the film. Only difference being, I don't know where these films go when they receive legendary status. They certainly don't go into the vault. They go. I don't know where they go. So not even I know where they go. So fuck it. Let's carry on. We're going to see if Pirates of the Caribbean deserves to have that legendary status. We've narrowed it down to just 3 questions. I had to be very strict with the criteria for this. So let's just jump right into it. Question number 1. Did I enjoy viewing this film again? Is it worth multiple viewings? I think I can safely say I did enjoy watching this film again. I haven't seen it in a few years actually, and it was nice to sit down and watch it again. There were certain aspects of the film that I'd forgotten about, and those were certain aspects that I'd enjoyed the first time around that I watched it. And is this film worth multiple viewings? I would say yes, it is. It's just one of those films, you know, you can just sit down and enjoy, not really pay much attention to. It's a very fun, light-hearted film. So for that, I'm going to give it a gold star. We're going to change it up a bit. We're not going to have ticks. We're going to have gold stars. I'm going to see if my lovely editor can somehow finagle that digitally. If she can, I apologise. But yeah, gold star for that. Question number 2. Are there things memorable about this film? There are a couple things memorable about this film, namely the character of Captain Jack Sparrow. That character alone has become such a pop icon. Everyone knows who he is, and I guarantee that when the new film comes out soon, people are going to be going in their thousands to go and see the film just for him. You know, people dress up as this character, and the character is just generally loved. So in that respect, the film is memorable because of that character. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I'm going to move on. Another thing memorable about this film is the soundtrack. If you walk into a room or you walk anywhere and you hear the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack, you're going to know that it is Pirates of the Caribbean. Just like the Harry Potter soundtrack or Star Wars soundtrack, you walk into a room, you hear it, you know what film it is, you know what you're letting yourself in for. I generally believe that a film's soundtrack has a lot of impact on the success of that film. So for that reason, I am going to give it a gold star. Final question, and this question is the same as if I was reviewing the film, but I feel it's also very important to have this question in there as well. Would I suggest this film to my friends and you lovely subscribers? Would I suggest you to watch this film again if you haven't already seen it? If you haven't seen it, I'd definitely say go and watch this film and the rest of the franchise, because they're great, entertaining films. And if you have seen it, would I suggest to watch it again? Yeah, I would. You know, this film hasn't gotten any less entertaining since the years it's been out. So I would definitely recommend rewatching this film. So for that, I'm going to give it a gold star. So there we have it, guys. Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl is the first film on this channel to acquire that legendary status. And if you agree or if you disagree with my decision here, let me know down in the comments, guys. And please also comment as well on what films you would like me to do this for. I'm aware that someone has already commented that I do Brokeback Mountain. I will get around to that at some point, and I will obviously do the analysis for Brokeback Mountain. Whoever that was, you are a motherfucker. But there we are. And again, if you like what I do here, guys, you like what I see. If you're wondering why the camera is shaking so much, my cameraman can't control himself right now.
I can imagine that review. Well, he's sucking his dick. No, that's great.
Yeah, cool. Well, I'm gonna do it because yeah, that is coming. I'm not sure when it's like they
is coming.
The film.
Yeah, he is coming.
That analysis of Brokeback Mountain will be with you soon. I'm not going to say coming because you're a bunch of dirty bastards out there. It will be on the channel soon. I'm not sure when, but I will be doing it soon. But again, if you like what you see here, guys, and you like what I do, then please like and subscribe down below. And until the next video, peace and love, my dudes.